to Inside New Line Cage Fighting. I am your host, Daniel Miller, and to my right is the owner and matchmaker of New Line Cage Fighting, Keith No. Today we will highlight 3 featured bouts from New Line Cage Fighting 4, which will feature Ryan Stell versus Denzel Chapman for the lightweight title, Adam Dingus versus Mikey Fernay for the super heavyweight boxing title, and a lightweight MMA bout between Devin Stanley and Zachary Craddock. Also, we will have a sit-down interview with one of the fighters of New Line Cage Fighting 4, David Mullins of Lenore, West Virginia, and we will also have a very special guest on our show today. But first, if you're new to watching our YouTube videos, go to our YouTubes and subscribe. Also, go like our Facebook page, and also go to newlinecagefighting.com where you can access a complete library of all of our previous events. All right, guys, I'm here with one of the fighters, David Mullins. David, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
All right, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Question 1. What made you want to step into the cage and compete in mixed martial arts?
I went and watched Carson Bay. Me and him was real good buddies. I watched him fight in New Line 1, and just had a real good time up there watching everybody, and kind of thought, after watching some of the fights, I could do pretty good myself, so I decided to give it a try.
All right, my second question to you is, how's your training been going so far?
I've been training since about the 1st of October, and it's went smooth. It's been a big learning process, but I feel like I caught on pretty quick and improved in a lot of areas. But to me, it's went real good. I'm ready.
This is your first time competing. Do you think this is something you will continue to pursue in the future?
We'll see how it goes. I'd like to keep doing it, but you never know how things go. So.
Okay, tell me a little bit about your opponent that you may know.
I don't know much about him. I know the first time I'm playing older than what I am. He graduated a few years before me at Tug Valley, and I graduated from Tug Valley. But I got to watch his first fight against Travis Bender. It was a good fight. But other than that, that's the only thing I really ever seen from him. But he seems like a pretty tough dude.
So tell me a little bit about the guys you've been training with.
I've been training at Turner Karate with Josh Blair and Cody Abbott and Carson Bay. I've been working with Jason Workman up here at War Tribe. All been great coaches, all been showing me a lot. They've all tried their best to help me, and I really appreciate what they've done for me.
Do you have any final comments about your upcoming opponent?
It's kind of hard to judge an opponent that you've never really watched, so just trying to prepare the best that I can and be ready for anything.
So what do you hope to achieve in your debut fight?
I'd like to come out with a win, but can't win them all, but I'd like to come out with a win for my first fight and put on a show for the people. We've got family and friends coming to watch, so don't want to disappoint them.
What are your goals in the sport of MMA?
Just to progress as a fighter and get better, and hopefully I could be one of the people out here like some of these coaches today and help kids. Once I get older, help kids my age, and just get better as a fighter, I guess.
All right, last question. Do you think you're going to win?
Oh yeah.
All right, thank you, David, for sitting down with me.
All right, thank you, buddy. It's a good time being here.
This is my special guest, Jason Workman out of War Tribe. Welcome to the show, Jason. So you started War Tribe MMA in October last year following New Line Cage Fighting 3. So tell us a little bit about it.
Just seeing a lot of kids out here, man, didn't have nothing to do. There's nothing hardly at all to do in Logan County anyway. They're getting in trouble and all sorts of stuff. And I just thought, man, with all this new MMA stuff that's coming around, it'd be nice if we had more teams in Logan County. So in October, I decided, man, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to start a team, get some guys involved, and see what we can get started and give these kids something to do. Basically, that's what got started for us.
So tell us about the guys you have involved with.
Well, we got 4 coaches. We're there for the kids. We got 14 guys, up-and-coming fighters, or about to fight in the next event, if not the next event, and events in the future. We've got a young guy, Brandon Goff. He's going to try to step in boxing in the future, and we're going to try to get him some basketball in the amateur. Carson May. Carson, he's been working with us. He's a future boxer. He's talked to me a little bit about it, so he'd like to do some boxing, maybe some MMA too. Garrett D. Hart and his brother Zachary D. Hart, they're both interested in some MMA. The Bulldog, I call him the Bulldog, Jason Spurlock, strong. He's interested in some MMA. Jeremy Browning. Jeremy's just done really good in the Huntington Tough contest. He's interested in boxing, maybe some MMA too. He talked to me about the other night. Justin Atkins, this kid looks good already. I can't wait. I'm excited for him. He's interested in boxing and in MMA. Young boy Malachi Gardner. Malachi's a really good kid. I've known Malachi for a long time. We're going to try to get him some boxing bouts in the future. I can't wait to see him. He's going to be exciting. And we've also got young boy Christopher Morrison that comes in and works with us. He's interested in one of these days. He's wanting to compete. and Christopher's got heart that goes for days. I can't wait to see Chris get out there and do his thing.
Making his MMA debut out of Warshot, you have Deshaun Kaiser fighting Dakota Booth, who is 0-1, coming off the loss to Devin Stanley. Tell us a little bit about this.
As I said earlier, Deshaun's going to be exciting to watch, and I know Dakota, he's going to bring it too. I think this fight is going to start the night off really good. It's going to be exciting. Deshaun is all motor. This kid don't stop. He's going to come in. I look for this fight to be a slugfest until the end.
All right, next we have Justin Bartram, heavyweight out of your team, fighting Steve Walden from Parkersburg, formerly of Logan, fighting an MMA bout. Tell us about that one.
I'm just going to be honest and tell you this is going to be a little hard for me. I mean, I have to. It ain't that I have to. I want to. Justin Bartram is my guy, and I want to see him win it, and I believe he's going to win it. But Walden is a friend of mine. I like Walden, and I know that Walden's got a little bit of boxing and stuff, and Justin's young, but I believe Justin's going to give him everything he can handle and more.
Then next up we have Anthony Stewart, who has recently joined your team. And he's fighting a guy who does train with you occasionally, Mike Estep out of Logan. Anthony's out of Mate 1. Tell us about this one.
This one's also hard for me because I love Mike Estep to death. He's a really good guy. And he did train with us for a while, and I guess because of circumstances or whatever, you know what I mean, it's easier for him to train where he's training at, and that's good. I'm glad he's training. So we brought Anthony in. He needed somebody training with, and I'm glad I done it. Anthony's a good guy too, and Anthony's got some pretty good hands, and I can't wait to see him use them.
All right, next up we have another new member of your team, Zachary D. Hart out of Logan, West Virginia. He's a former wrestler at Logan High School. He is making his fight debut. He's fighting a former kickboxer who is now in MMA, Skylar Mahler, undefeated amateur kickboxer. He's had 2 MMA bouts. He fought at New Line Cage Fighting 2 back in June against Denzel Chapman. So tell us about this one.
I remember seeing Skylar fight, and I was impressed. They put on a good fight. But Zach, he is, like you said, he wrestled and stuff in school. He's got good wrestling, but I think Zach is going to come out and shock the world with his stand-up. Zach has got some kicks that you would not believe, and his hands are lightning fast, and he's really picking up on boxing like faster than I've ever seen that in my life. I think Zach's going to do really good out there.
All right, your next bout, we have David Mullins, the skyscraper out of Lenoir, West Virginia. He's fighting a super welterweight bout against Ronnie White out of Lenoir. Both of these guys are from the same town. They went to the same high school. David's new to the game. He's been training since October. Tell us about this one.
The skyscraper, David Mullins. When he first came, I remember watching him work for the first few minutes. I thought, oh my God, we got work to do with this guy. But he stepped in and he started sparring. When he picked it up, he has his range. He knows how to use his reach. He throws good punches. His boxing was really good. I was impressed. I haven't got to work with him a lot on the ground because I don't really do the ground, but the other coaches has told me that he's doing really good, and I don't know where this fight's going to go, but I do believe that David's got this.
Next up, we have Dalen Jimerson out of Logan, West Virginia, former Logan Wildcat basketball player. He has had 3 boxing matches. He's coming off a loss to a really good fighter in Salem, West Virginia, and out of the Tommy Thomas Boxing Club. He's fighting Trent Charles out of Pikeville, Kentucky. Trent's making his boxing debut. Tell us a little about this one.
This, in my opinion, is a good matchup for Dalen. Dalen, his boxing is good. He throws good punches. Dalen's like a son to me. He's expressed to me in the past that he actually told me, he said, man, you're kind of like a dad to me. I fell in love with this kid. He's a really good kid. Dalen, I want everything the best. I want the best for this kid. I really do. And I'm telling you, when he gets in that cage, he's going to shake the foundation off of that place because the crowd is going to be electrified. They're going to go crazy. And for good reason, because Dalen is going to go out. He's going to do his thing. And I pretty much will go ahead and say it right now. I'm going to guarantee Dalen's hand is raised up at the end of that fight. This kid's hungry. He wants this fight, and he's going to win.
All right, this brings us to the last fight you guys have out of your team, the main event. Mikey Mitchell a new member of Tribe MMA out of Harts, West Virginia, 2-2 record. He's coming off of a big win over Nick Fisher at New Line Cage Fighting 3, first round knockout. Fighting Brandon Boggs, 3-0 heavyweight champ, number 1 in West Virginia. These guys, this is a rematch from June. How do you think this one's going to go, and what's he going to need to do to make sure it has a different result than what happened last time?
Well, much like a lot of other people, I'm excited for this one. Mikey's a friend of mine. I love Mikey to death. Brandon, I consider him a buddy too. I trained with Brandon for a while in the beginning, before the first New Line event. Brandon brings it. He brings action. He brings heat. He works hard. And I'm assuming he still works hard, probably maybe harder. I don't really know. I haven't been down there in a while. But I have been with Mikey. And Mikey brings it too. Mikey knows what's on the line here. He wants that title and he wants it bad. Mikey, I believe, is going to come out and surprise a few people. I'm not going to put any kind of prediction on this fight because I don't want to disrespect anybody, but the one thing I will predict is it's going to be a rumble. And I just want to go on the record and say that Mikey came in and started working with us at War Tribe to help us out and to help himself out. And I'm guessing Mikey's now War Tribe. And he's ready to represent the team for all the other fighters, for all the other coaches, and take the title and bring it to War Tribe, and I can't wait to see him do it.
So how has being a member of the team impacted the lives of these guys?
Man, I'll tell you, I seen a couple of these guys that was heading down the wrong road. They was not bad kids, and they weren't really doing anything terrible, but I seen a couple of them that was possibly heading down the wrong road. And they've come in, they've really started liking this, they took a hold of it, and they're trying their best, and I think they've already turned their lives around. They've turned around, they're doing better things now, and they want to be good role models for younger generations coming after them. And I'm blessed to know every one of them. I'm proud of them, and I think it's impacted them a lot. I think that it's going to continue to impact them even further.
Now we are going to give you a preview of the 3 fights leading up to the main event. All right, first up, we're going to be previewing Ryan Stell versus Denzel Chapman. We got a little action here from Stell versus Atkins at New Line Cage Fighting 1 in March of last year. Stell takes a lot of damage in this first round. Atkins comes into this fight undefeated. This is Stell's debut. He's coming off of a boxing win.
Nice little sweet takedown.
Stell putting that wrestling to use. Atkins might be looking for a guillotine choke.
I don't think this fight was the first round right here.
Stell's holding on strong. Stell's a tough guy. There's no quit in him. He's gonna fight to pass this guard. Oh, Atkins reverses position. And Stell's okay here. Back to the feet.
That was a good kick right there.
Atkins with a Superman. Stell's got some. He's got a good reach, but Atkins is a pretty good boxer. So Stell's definitely fighting back down around here.
Stell knows right here. He has to do something. He knows he lost that first round.
Big takedown.
Evans comfortable there, though. Honestly, he's got good defense.
So Ryan has definitely taken this round. He came out, got a really quick takedown, and they went a minute and a half or so on the ground in the same position. So, going into round 3, it's 1-1. Still Kick to the body. Atkins is clearly tired here.
Atkins is a little more tired than Stale. That's apparent. I like watching Ryan Stale fight.
No. If Atkins could keep this position here, he could take this round and still the fight. Stale works back to the feet. Stale's going to push. He's got that wrestling mentality. He's not going to quit.
He pretty much stays right here the rest of this round.
Takes full amount. Stale throwing down some bombs.
Most set himself up for an armbar, but he didn't get out of
it. This is a position Stale, doesn't want to get in if he's against Denzel.
And then he wants to stay off his back against Denzel, that's for sure.
End of the fight.
I think that fight could have went either way. I said it then, I'm saying it now. That was close.
Now we're going into Denzel Chapman fighting Skylar Muller. Going into this fight, Skylar is 2-0 kickboxing. Denzel is 2-1, or he's 1-1 MMA. Both guys throwing some high kicks, bouncing around. Skylar, not a position he wants to be in as a kickboxer. Doesn't want to grapple with Chapman. Chapman takes the back pretty quick. Chapman doesn't look to choke. He likes to do damage.
I remember this is the first time I realized that Ryan Upchurch was a fighter.
Denzel's looking for that choke.
Denzel probably gonna choke me out if I quit calling him Upchurch.
Denzel's ground game is up to par.
Denzel's got a promising future, I promise you he does.
Chapman. You gotta like those fight shorts. Oh, big left.
He's good at staying in that middle position. He knows he stays there where he needs to be and he can ground and pound all day long. Until the ref stops it.
Ooh, maybe we're going for that jumping knee. Skylar did like some kind of weird speed.
Skylar's got heart. He's game. He's in there to fight. He knows it.
Ooh, big leg kick. Oh! Dropped him. Jump off the cage. Denzel going for the finish. It's over.
I think for his fight with Steele, he's going to have to do that and a lot more. I think it's going to be a good fight. I think Steele might be a little better competition. In my opinion, I'm sorry, Skylar, but Ryan Steele looks tough and so does Denzel. That's going to be a good fight. My fighters really look up to both of those guys.
Now we're going to take a look at Ryan Steele versus Jonathan Rowe. Jonathan Rowe is actually a teammate of Denzel Chapman.
There's McLovin.
So, McLovin out of the blue corner here. Still, his first fight, he was showing his wrestling skills, and now he's going to show his anti-wrestling skills here. He's going to keep the fight to the feet. He knows Jonathan Rowe is a high-level jiu-jitsu guy, and he does not want the fight going down. Oh.
And Rowe's not a bad fighter. Still fights like that, Denzel could be in for a hard, tough day.
Oh.
I remember that punch. That was a good shot.
All right, now we're going to be looking at Adam Dingus.
Who's that?
Adam's going to be fighting Mikey Fernier.
And
Super heavyweight boxing title. We do not have any footage of Mikey, but we're going to get a good look at Adam here.
He is a fast and tough dude.
I'm telling you, Adam is a beast. He's got a lot more power than what a lot of people realize. And
ooh, big knockdown, right hand.
Adam is one dude you do not want to be across the cage with.
Noah McGraw, he's fighting here. Noah's a tough guy. Noah's undefeated in MMA, and I believe he's going to get back in the cage this year. Hopefully we can get him down here in April.
Noah McGraw looks like he's got some good footwork and movements and stuff.
He does.
He's been there before.
Noah
The respect, Adam's always showed respect to everybody. That's what I like about the big guy.
So round 2 coming up. Here we go. Guys are throwing now. Noah's looking to work the body. That would definitely pay off in a longer fight. Fighting Adam in 3 1-minute rounds, the body shots aren't going to slow him down. Unless you can drop him with something, you're not going to slow him down with those. Talking about 2-minute, 3-minute rounds, that could be different. Adam's getting aggressive in round 2 now. He's throwing power on every single strike. He knows it's 1-minute rounds. You can't really set things up. Going into round 3, Adam is up 2 rounds to nothing. He had a knockdown in the first round. So we're looking at 20 to 17. So McGraw's going to have to come out and get a knockout, or 2 knockdowns or a knockout to get back on the score. Dingus knows he just needs to finish the round and move on to the next fight. Dingus is busy. He throw a lot of 1-2, big overhand rights. He's really mixing it up. Early on, Adam fought, a few years ago. You mostly saw, everything up the middle, but now he's added some uppercuts and some hooks to his game. All right, now we're going to take a look at Dingus and Edwards. Dingus took a unanimous decision against McGraw.
The beast.
We got Adam Dingus versus Derek Lewis.
Derek Lewis, where have I heard that name out before?
Edwards here coming off a win against Dalen Jimerson. Heck of a fight. Duke's a big guy. Just his size alone is causing some issues for Dingus. But Dingus has been here before. Oh, he's trying to use his quickness now. He knows he's not. Dingus may not be the stronger fighter here. He's definitely the quicker, and that's what he's using. So he's completely switched his game up from the first fight. Actually, Duke Edwards is cornered by Mikey Fernier, who Dingus is fighting. Mikey Fernier in the corner of Edwards.
I guess Mikey says, Duke can't get it done, so I will.
Just coming out round 2, Dingus. I believe Dingus took that first round. Guys are getting a little wild here.
I'm going to tell you something I think I've noticed Mikey's capitalizing on. Duke was switching stances. And every time he does, Mikey's able to land his right a lot easier.
Who?
Duke was switching his stance. Every time he'd switch his stance and go to southpaw, Adam was throwing the right, just coming down with the right and landing it.
Yeah.
Could have anyway.
Oh,
walked into that one.
That's the best shot landed of the fight.
Adam's not going to walk into this punch.
Adam walked into a bomb. Coming into round 3, probably
anybody's
fight. 1-1. We look both these guys on their second fight of the night, looking to take home the belt. So Dingus bouncing around a little bit. Oh, the right-handed Dingus lands a combination. Dingus circling away, and Duke's coming up the middle, and Dingus is gone.
Oh, Duke landed some good punches there.
I don't know if you noticed, but he just stood back there. He switched stances as soon as he did. I haven't thrown that right out and landed.
It's been a really good fight here. Oh, guys are going at it at the belt. So Dingus takes this home, 2 rounds to 1.
And I had a privilege of calling the winner of this one. I could just tell he was just super stoked.
So we're going to take a look at Sean Estep versus Zachary Craddock in New Line Cage Fighting 2. And this is a rematch from New Line Cage Fighting 1. These guys had a boxing match. Ooh. Estep with a big kick. Oh, big knockdown. Look at that. I mean, Craddock's not going to give up. He got back on top. He's caught in a guillotine. He's going to fight to get out of this. He's still looking to finish. Craddock's, he's out. So he got dropped, but he's fought. He's got back top position. Oh, he stepped with he's looking to reverse. Went for that sweep. Going for the guillotine again. And Craddock's looking to strike, but E-Step's got some really good defense. These are two of the top 145, 155 guys we have here. Locks in the triangle, end of the round. Ooh, spin. Both guys look fresh. They're still moving well. Ooh. Craddock's got something on that right hand. I'd like to see him land it. Ooh, switch kick. Nice. He stepped with the trip. Went for a toss. Look like he's trying to get a headlock. He step takes mounts. Craddock's bumping him. Not taking any damage. Looking to escape. Constantly. Yeah, there you go. Always looking to better his position. E-Step's doing a good job of keeping mount. He's done no damage, but he is. He's got the position. He's landed a few here. Craddock staying busy from bottom. Ooh. Big right. E-Step is definitely slowing down from the top. Some big shots in the round. Skipped round 3. Guys, they're slowing down this round. They're definitely tired. Push kick, missed it. Oh, throwing some leather. Knee to the leg. The action has definitely slowed from the first 2 rounds. E-Step is exhausted. E-Step is exhausted completely. Referee's gonna call it. Ooh, big head kick. Just missed it. Dakota responds. Dakota's throwing some power. Oh. guys are going at it. Oh, big push kick. Defends the takedown. Oh, big knee to the body. Guys are going at it. Dakota's really pushing. Oh, big left. 2 lefts. Another push kick. Oh, yeah, big head kick. Stanley's doing some damage. Dakota looking for the takedown again. Oh, it's over.
We're now down to the segment DTM Predictions. Daniel's going to predict the main card of UFC 246. All right, Daniel. Opening the pay-per-view, we got Anthony Pettis, 22-9, currently number 22 ranked welterweight in the world. He's fighting Diego Ferreira, 16-2, number 16 lightweight worldwide. They're fighting at lightweight. What do you say?
Well, I'm just going to have to go with my heart on this one. I got to say Anthony Pettis.
Okay, next up we got Claudia Gadelha. She's 17-4, number 6 strawweight worldwide. She's fighting Alexa Grasso, 11-3, number 10 strawweight worldwide. They're fighting at strawweight. What do you think?
I got to go with Claudia on this one. I mean, just looking at both pictures, she looks meaner, she looks tougher. I wouldn't want to mess with either of them, but I got to go with Claudia.
All right, next up we have a heavyweight bout. Alexei Oleinik, 57-13, 1 draw. Number 13 heavyweight in the world, fighting Maurice Green. He's 8-3. He's the number 31 heavyweight worldwide. What do you think?
So Alexei has 57 wins, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's 58 for me. He's going to get another one. I got to go with Alexei. He's way more experienced than Maurice Green, and I think Alexei will end this one in a knockout.
Okay, next up, we got a co-main event. Bantamweight, women's. We got Holly Holm, 12-5, one of the greatest women's boxers of all time. Currently number 8 bantamweight worldwide. She is fighting Raquel Pennington, 10-7, currently number 7 bantamweight in the world. What do you think?
Well, I'll never forget the night when Holly Holm roundhouse kicked Ronda Rousey to the ground, and I saw a bunch of memes for that. So that is still playing in my head. I still think she's one tough chick. You don't want to mess with her. I got to go with Holly Holm. Raquel Pennington is strong, but I think Holly's going to make this into a boxing match. I think she gets her.
Okay. All right, now we're going to the main event. The King is back. Conor McGregor, 21-4, currently number 17 lightweight in the world, fighting Donald Cerrone. 36 wins, 13 losses, number 10 lightweight in the world. These guys are fighting welterweight, and Dana White says the winner of this is getting the next title shot against the winner of Khabib and Tony Ferguson. What do you think is going to happen here?
Well, Conor McGregor stepping back into the octagon for the first time in feels like a year. It may be a year. Oh, is he going to show a little rust? I'm not sure. But this one, I got to go with the Cowboy, Donald Cerrone. And that is all we have for you today. Thank you for joining us. If you are new to us, go subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go like our Facebook page and go to newlinecagefighting.com to where you can sign up and access all of the previous fights from previous events. For now, this is Keith No. I am Daniel Miller. We are signing out to you. See you next time.